This is customary. Probably could have gotten in that right lane, didn't even see. I don't know, doesn't matter. Alright, parked up, let's head in. Yeah, car. Hey guys, Theme Park Mark here, and this is the most anticipated park of the trip, Europa Park. I'm here for 4 days, got a season pass. I'm very excited to check out everything this park has to offer. Like the Silver Star, Blue Fire, Woden, the new coaster Voltron, they all look amazing. There's amazing dark rides here too, like Piraten and Batavia, Snorri Touren, quite a few others. Yeah, I'm super excited to be here. I've already seen Silver Star and Voltron coming into the park. Silver Star is testing. It's about 10 minutes before park open. And yeah, very excited to take you guys along with me to explore this park. So giddy up. Now since I'm here for 4 days, I did get a season pass like I mentioned. The ticketing options were a little weird. They always sold them in like pairs of 2 days. So I would have had to get two 2-day passes. So the season pass was actually cheaper. Came with parking. Well, I got a parking add-on as well for a little bit cheaper than what you would normally pay. And it looks like you pay, or at least present the parking at the end of the day. So it just drove straight on in here. It's a Silver Star right here, B&M Hyper. Layout looks very similar to Nitro, which is my favorite B&M Hyper, so cannot wait to get on this. So this, you're kind of going out by the parking lot, whereas Nitro, they're kind of venturing out into the woods, so the setting in Nitro is a little bit better, I think, but this still looks fantastic. I'm just following the herd right now. I'm not really sure where to go. I've never been here before, but just kind of glanced over the map. Of course, I downloaded the app to try and keep me on track, but mostly just going to explore. I think I'll probably start with Silver Star if I can find it. Right now, just going to follow everybody and head towards the entrance, or what looks like the entrance. As I noticed with like Disneyland Paris and a few other parks, the rows are numbered for parking, so make sure you jot yours down if you come here and park. You don't want to be wandering around the parking lot at the end of the day trying to find your car. So we can buy some people. I don't understand why people get on moving walkways and stand there. Are you waiting for like pictures along the ride here? Do your legs not work? Like, what's going on? Park hours are 9 a.m. until at least 6 p.m. Europa Park is one that kind of has adjustable hours based on like how busy it is. I think on busy days they extend at least an hour, if not more. But rainy days and very quiet days, they'll close at the advertised time. That's a pretty good model for do. I like that. Wish Phantasialand had that the other day, so it was a pretty busy day. They closed at 6. Parking ticket booth. No one seems to be using it. I should have mine added to my pass, so it should be okay. We'll find out at the end of the day. The Saints are marching in. Theme Park Mark is marching in. Nice single file lines here. Not even close. It's just a mess of people. Did see a couple of members of staff trying to get people in an actual line, so Europa Park is trying. Scan the resort pass and I'm in Europa Park. Eurosat CanCan coaster over there. It's the Spaceship Earth looking thing. I think they borrowed a few ideas from Disney. That's not a bad model to follow, that's for sure. Disney knows what they're doing. So does Europa Park. This is surreal. Flying theater over there, Voltron. I'll give that a ride at some point, just not now. And there's no way I have the balance for that. Anyways, continuing on, I'm gonna head over and try and find Silver Star. Italy Plaza. Da Vinci. Beautiful plaza. Just beauty around every corner here. Eurosat, CanCan. Headed towards that. Silver Star. It's a good warm-up ride. For me, probably not for most people. Smooth, comfortable B&M Hyper. Let's head in. I think I saw this on the Autobahn yesterday. How'd I get here?
Attention, on vient tout doucement et... Oh. Ah oui, sympa. Après, je suis devant, du coup, à un moment, c'est vraiment... Parce que...
Go for a front wheel ride. Let's ride.
Hey, das geht senkrecht hoch. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Oh je, nein, ich mach keine Arme hoch. Nein, ich mach keine Arme hoch. Ich mach Augen zu.
coffee. Just ride a B&M Hyper in the morning. That'll wake you up. Excellent ride. Silver Star. Don't think it dethrones the king of B&M Hypers, in my opinion. Not better than Nitro. But still a very solid ride and an upper tier B&M Hyper. Definitely gonna need more rides on this. Also, staff did a great job kind of filling the empty seats too, even in the front row. Usually I have to like ask people around me if I could ride with them, and that's been kind of a challenge when you don't speak the same language. Anyways, up next, this one, Eurosat CanCan coaster. It does have a single rider line, so I'm gonna check that out. Probably not gonna do all the coasters up front here, meaning I'm not gonna do every single coaster in the park right away. I'm gonna mix in some flat rides as well. Just kind of work through the big, massive checklist of rides that I made for the trip. Make sure I get everything in that I want to ride. So Eurosat is up next. It is right here. And then probably do a dark ride afterwards. Yeah, Eurosat CanCan coaster. It's a max spinning indoor coaster from what I have written down. There's a single rider line. I'm going to check that out. Up the stairs. Alright, row 4. Let's ride. fun ride. Very smooth. Good for families, I think. I like the spiral lift hill kind of going up next to the Eiffel Tower there. It's a nice touch, and then you kind of travel through Europe. That's a good ride. I did wait 25 minutes for the single rider while the posted wait time was like 30 or 35. So it didn't save a whole lot of time. So maybe if I do it again, I'll just do the regular line next time. Anyways, onward. I think I'm gonna do a dark ride next, which looked like it was on the map nearby. And then I'll continue on. Right next to Eurosat is the dark ride, Madame Freudenreich. Is that Madame? The painting in this queue. Let's head in. It's like a walk-on. no language is being spoken. I'm still having a hard time figuring out what just happened. I guess it was T-Rex's birthday. That's a weird one. Anyway, gonna continue on. Also forgot to mention that Eurosat is definitely not a spinning coaster. For some reason I had that as spinning in my notes. It was not. Straightforward track. Still a good fun ride though. Not sure why I had it down as spinning in my notes. I'll have to see where I got that from. Anyways, continuing on. I'm gonna keep going past Silver Star and see what's down that way. The Wild Mouse, I believe it's Alpine Blitz. I'm gonna skip this one for today just because the other day at Touren, Batavia land, that last ride, I was distracted by the train that was next to us, and I forgot how hard and forceful that first right turn was, and it kind of tweaked my back a little bit. So any sharp turns like the bobsled yesterday kind of aggravates it. So I'm gonna give this a skip for today until I can rest up and try it in the next few days. Down this way, a couple coasters. There's this water coaster called Poseidon. I think it's very similar to Journey to Atlantis at SeaWorld Orlando. Just minus theming and more roller coaster, I think. There's also Pegasus, which is I think a family coaster. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do Pegasus first and then Poseidon. So let's knock these out. Not sure if I'll be back down here again. More coaster than the one in SeaWorld Orlando. This is just a small family coaster. It's running 2 trains. Interested to see how long this one is. Someone lost a hat. I'm so sure I'd be happy to have found that. Back row ride. Fun family coaster. I think I would take that over Flight of the Hippogriff at Universal. It was solid. Didn't need to be on 2 trains, but I appreciate that it was. Continuing on, I'm going to do the water coaster next, Poseidon. Hope I don't get soaked. Got me right here. Alright, let's have a ride. Poseidon. Looks like you can pick a row, so I will be sitting in the back.
Jakob, frag das da, das ist der, der mit dir jetzt gefahren ist, der Graue da. Nein, das darfst du nicht machen mit dir. Schauen Sie es nicht. Wolfi, du hebst die richtige Nummer. So, und? Etwas da. Ja, der Jakob rein. Warum wollen wir da nicht fahren? Ja, weil die eigentlich sagen, nur mal und lass das Foto!
Not bad at all. If you want to minimize getting wet, sit in the back. Kind of lean in towards the center too. Next up, Vekoma Madhouse, straight ahead. A smaller one, Cassandra.
Oh nein, Cassandras Fluch. Wir sind nicht auf der Opfergerecht. Und uns mit dieser Kammer warnen. Aber durch den Fluch, der auf ihr lastet, kann niemand ihren Weissagungen Glauben schenken.
Violated. There's like effects in the seats where I feel like hands are grabbing you. So that was different. Anyways, moving on. Next up, an interactive dark ride, Atlantis. Looks like the entrance. I think it's some sort of shooting dark ride. So I'll give this a go. Seemed like the red targets were worth more than the blue and the green. I think the blue was second. That was about mackerel. I missed quite a few red targets there. And back outside. I'm gonna take a little break now before heading on in for Voltron, which will be next. I'm not sure if they allow glasses on that ride. Might be another Tutatis scenario, but if they allow it, I'll wear it. Not too shabby of a view from where I'm taking a break. Alright, after a nice little break, I'm heading to the Croatia area where the brand new coaster Voltron is. It's a Max Striker. Looks really good. It's brand new for this year. Voltron. Oh, the hang time. It's fantastic. It's on a 40-minute wait. I'm going to try the single rider line, see if it's any faster. Yeah. If I can take you on board with me, I will. I'll have to check with staff though. Glasses are allowed with a strap. So I'll take you guys on board. Everything else has to go in a locker. Excuse me, I was talking. Jeez, so rude. Everything else goes in a locker. Back row on Voltron, That's a wild ride. Would have loved to put my hands up for it, but my back is still hurting a little bit. That was crazy though. Crazy ejector air time on many of the different hills there. Love the little turntable and then the backwards section, or backwards launch I should say. Whew. Even the start where you're like kind of bouncing up and down on the platform there, and it starts shaking. That was kind of crazy. Just a really good ride. I'd say it's probably better than Silver Star for probably best ride here, best coaster here. At least that I've ridden so far. Anyways, I'm gonna make my way over to the Poland area for a ride on Euro-Mir next. Definitely gonna get more rides on Voltron. The locker system, very simple. They give you a little card, put all your stuff in, then you use the card to shut it, and then the light turns red. Just remember the number, come back to it, use the same card, and it opens right up. Very easy. Very similar to Fly with the wristbands the other day. Not sure which way Euro-Mir is. I think it might be this way. I'll have to look at a map. But that's up next. This is Euro-Mir spinning coaster. It says 15-minute wait, so I'm gonna give it a go. This is actually the Russian area. I think I was calling it Poland earlier. I don't seem to see a Poland area on the map. This is Russia, Euro-Mir. Bumping the soundtrack. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's probably gonna be stuck in my head the rest of the day. Let's ride Euro-Mir. feel like that last second going, if I was going down backwards, it would have been a lot worse. Thankfully, I was going forward. Yeah, the first section I was going backwards. So that wasn't too bad. I think I do need a bench to sit down on for a little bit. I hope there's a bench nearby to find out. Yeah, I found a bench. Let's sit down for a little bit. That was the ride. That's all I got to say about that. Very short. I think up next I'm going to go find pirates in Batavia. So that's coming up next. Stopped by a train. Cute little train though. Roller coaster restaurant. Definitely gonna have to give it a try one of these days on this visit. Good look. Nice big plaza here with teacups. I think there's a dark ride around here. Boat ride. Pirates in Batavia. Found it. Right next to the teacups. Let's give this a go. Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite ride at Disneyland, so excited for this. This entrance. Wake up. Big parrot.
Oh, espèce de lourdre. Ça, c'est pour nous deux. Non, je pensais à un objet métallique.
That's right.
Alle anderen versuchen einfach nicht zu nass zu werden. Oder zu schriftdeutlich. Ab nach Steuerbord! Das heißt links, richtig? Nein, rechts. Großes Unheilschiff. Die Legende besagt, ein Kämpfer wird kommen, klug und die Gedanken im Tempel zu finden und den Feuertiger für sich zu anschauen. So wird er die Macht erlangen, alle seine Feinde zu Feuerteam. Ich habe Sie könnt ihr uns helfen, von hier runterzukommen? Okay, lassen Sie das nächste Boot springen. Bereit?
That was excellent. I very much enjoyed that. Nice long ride too. A lot of good scenes in it. I think I'm gonna go around for one more ride on that and just not film it. Just enjoy it. Then after that, I might actually check out Food Loop. I'm getting kind of hungry before continuing on. Praten in Batavia. Probably did not pronounce that anywhere close to right. But I'm gonna have one more ride. I've arrived at Food Loop. Just gonna grab a bite to eat. On my table. Just don't give my drink airtime. I have no idea what mezzo mix is, but I'm gonna try it. Let's get the spaghetti. I feel like every coaster enthusiast who comes to Europa Park has to eat here. That was good spaghetti. Also got some ice cream for dessert as well. Feeling a little bit better. Back's still kind of hurting a little bit, so I might do a Snorri Touren next, which I think is off in the Scandinavia area, off this direction. Have you guys seen this at Universal? In the Scandinavia area now. Headed to Snorri Touren, which is a dark ride. I'll go back to Scandinavia someday, maybe in the next couple years. It's a lovely area. There's the entrance to Snorri Touren. So let's give this a ride. Down the spiraling stairs. That's fine. in those kind of the turntable rooms that you go into. Might have to give it another ride later on. Anyways, I think I'm gonna do some other coasters next, starting with Alpine Express. Gonna skip Blue Fire and Woden today just because my back is still kind of tweaked a little bit, so hopefully after another night of rest, should be ready to go for tomorrow. The wooden coaster is not really what I want right now, to be shaken up. We'll do some of the other coasters anyway, some of the smoother ones. Log flume. Probably give that a ride either tomorrow or the next day. There's also a rapids ride over by Snorri Touren, but I don't particularly care for those. Anyway, continuing on to Alpine Express, which is a Mack powered coaster. 20-minute wait for Alpine Express. Powered coaster. The third or fourth one on this trip, I think. Right next to the log flume. There's a wave swinger as well, which I'll probably do next. There's a VR experience on this. The VR headset seems to be causing some kind of delay here. It's brought up like 3 different headsets. The train's just sitting there waiting. I'm not a big fan of VR on an actual roller coaster. It's fine if it's on like a simulator, but on an actual coaster, I think it's kind of unnecessary. I think they finally gave up. Now they're gonna send it. And then the VR people. Let's have a ride.
Enzian fährt jetzt ab. Jetzt muss ich an der Bahnsteig kommen.
They were having a time behind me. Thought maybe it would be VR headset, but nope. They're just riding the regular ride like everyone else. We're gonna do the wave swinger next. This is in the Austria area, by the way, in case you hadn't guessed. I think the wave swinger's back behind me, so that's where I'm headed. This is in reference to the fire that was here last year, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. Figured I'd do the wave swinger next. I hadn't done one since Park Asterix, I believe, last week. So let's give this a go. Vienna. That's my best effort for pronunciation. Pretty bad. blade swinger. Next up, I'm gonna head to the Spain area. There's a flat ride I want to check out there. Has a pirate ship. It's right next to this area, so that's where I'm headed. Here we are in España. I think there's a couple rides here I want to check out. This is way in the corner of the park over by where the hotel is. Ferry has swing. It's one of them I wanted to check out. So let's give this a ride. Looks like fun. It's very quiet over here in the Spain area right now. It's kind of late afternoon, I think about 5 o'clock, 5:15. Park was initially supposed to stay open until 6, but they've extended to 7:30. It's fantastic, so I have an extra hour and a half. There's a few more coasters I want to do as well. Maybe get back over to Silver Star. Well, that was enjoyable. Some Matterhorn. There's a little train ride here too. There was one other flat ride I wanted to do and I walked right past it before. This is pirate ship one. I'm gonna check that out next. I'm just gonna call it Columbus. Columbus Yule? Nah, I have no idea. Columbus. Alright, Christoph Columbus. This looks nice. cool. You could like turn the steering wheel and kind of spin to different directions. That was very fun. Very atmospheric. Alright, so now we're gonna start heading towards Arthur. I'm gonna start making my way back to the front of the park, or at least the entrance where I came in. I'm not sure if this has the front of the park, so to speak, since there's multiple entrances. Might take a little chill out here first, enjoy the area, and start heading that direction. I'm back in the favorite tale forest, Efteling.
Aber dieses Mal wird er sein blaues Wunder erleben. Still. Ich glaube, er kommt.
I'm gonna try to do a bit of that tonight.
Was in aller Welt mag das sein? Der Sack ist wohl mit lauter Edelsteinen angefüllt.
Heading back towards Arthur and checking out that area. To slowly make my way back to Germany, the Germany section of the park. You know, I could take that small train that I was looking at earlier. You can take that all the way to the other side of the park as well. But I'll walk today. It's nice out right now. There's more stuff to check out. Like this.
7 with 1 blow.
The valiant little
tied
tailor.
the banner around his body and set forth into the world, for he thought that his workshop was too small for such bravery.
Yeah, it's a bit small. Still this boat ride to do. There's a lot of stuff that still have yet to do that I'll do in day 2 and beyond. No English on this one, just Deutsch, German, and French. I've wandered out of the fairy tale forest into the area where Arthur is. Max suspended family coaster. Looks really good. That's where I'm headed next, via the not usually taken path, apparently, because there's no one over here. It's a nice path, nice bridge. Guessing this is the queue for Arthur. It's pretty quiet. I think it has a single rider line too. But it looked like it was on a 15-minute wait right now anyway for the main queue. So we'll go check it out. Innovative ride system. Yeah, it's definitely different. I haven't ridden anything like it before. It's mostly indoors, it's just that one outdoor section. This is beautiful in here. There's the entrance. That was very good. Didn't expect to hear Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre on a family ride. That was an excellent ride. You can see why it was named Best Ride. So I did a single rider and just walked right straight on. That's why there's really no footage inside there. In fact, this was so quick, I'll probably give it another ride. But no POV this time. Some good scenes in there, good mix of indoor, outdoor. It was good fun. Alright, just had one more ride on Arthur. Great ride. I'm gonna give it a ride or two in the next few days. Except there's one more coaster, one more new coaster that I haven't ridden yet. That I want to do is a little kiddie coaster in the Ireland area called Alpine Express. And then there's a ghost train that has a German sounding name, so I'm guessing it's back in the German area. And that's where I'll kind of wrap things up with another ride on Silver Star. It's about an hour 15 left before park closes. Nice view of this picturesque park. Wow, gorgeous. Hansel and Gretel. There's so many little buildings to explore. I keep getting distracted. Anyways, onward to the Ireland area. One more coaster. The UK area, 3 piglets. And the monorail that goes all throughout the park. And the train right underneath it, which is right now stopped. I don't think there are any coasters or rides in the UK area. I think those are bumper cars. That has like a big soccer ball. What the app was saying. I might try that tomorrow. But continuing on to Ireland, I'll have to take that train as well sometime. There's just so much to do there. I don't even think 4 days is enough. It's crazy. Bus ride. Continuing on to Ireland. Look what this little walkway is back here. I didn't see anybody on it. Well, the gate was open, so I guess I'll walk on it. Looks a little wet though. Not gonna get sprayed, am I? There's like little fountains bubbling up. Got a nice little view. Looks like a little mini walk in here for the kiddos. Still trying to find the kiddie coaster. At least I think it is kiddie coaster. Alpine Express. And I found it. It's an ART engineering coaster. Hopefully they'll let me ride without a kid. But I'll give it a try. Little 3-lap special. Cute little kiddie coaster. It's probably gonna be the only time I set foot in the Ireland area. Unless I come back with somebody who hasn't ridden it and wants the coaster credit. Anyway, gonna continue on back to the German area and try and find the ghost train and try to finish up with Silver Star. Might be able to get a couple rides on it. Across this lovely bridge. There's the ghost train. Geysers. Otherwise known as Castello de Medici. I think it was rethemed. Let's check this out. This is creepy. I think that was the intention though. Reached a dead end. Pun intended.
Hier spöttisch erklingt, unheilvoll weiß, was die Stunde euch bringt. Die Zeichen nun stehen, die Prophezeiung sich erfüllt. Der Moment ist gekommen, der Schrecken wird enthüllt. Kein Ausweg noch steht, das Ende hat schon begonnen. Still steht die Stunde, eure Zeit gleich verrollt. Hinab, hinab, unaufhaltsam. Es war genau
Has no windows and no door.
Worauf wartet ihr? Kommt doch heraus und seht euch in aller Seelenruhe um. Wir haben alle Zeit der
You can tell by my commentary in the pre-show, very Haunted Mansion-esque. So are these ride vehicles.
Darf ich Sie zum Totentanz bitten? Großen Tanz. Lassen Sie uns die Vergänglichkeit des Lebens erleben. Buonasera. Si arriva le routine di Cosnello. Einmal im Jahrhundert, Punkt Mitternacht. An genau diesem Ort nun das Dunkel erwacht. 12 Opfer
Another excellent ghost train. I prefer the one at Phantasialand a little bit more, but still very good. Have about 20 minutes left now. I'm headed back where I started the day, Silver Star, B&M Hyper. And I'm back in line for Silver Star, where I started the day. And they didn't close the queue early. Wallaby, Belgium. Anyway, one more ride, Probably do one of the back rows. Anything but row 1 since I did that this morning. I'm guessing they're probably going to be pushing people through to not right at the front row here at the end of the day. So this is where I'll finish up. Day 1, Europa Park. Try for maybe a back row ride or near back. Let's ride. Superstar. That back row ride on Silver Star. Beautiful, crazy ejector air on the back row. Oh, it's such a fun ride. Definitely going to get more in the next few days. Still more to come from day 2 tomorrow. Still 5 more coasters to do, as well as a handful of other flat rides, transportation rides, etc., etc. So much to explore here at Europa Park. This is an awesome day 1. Wanted to keep it fairly light at the end of the day here. My back was tweaked a little earlier on that water coaster. I've been kind of taking it easy. I noticed in the bumpy part on Voltron, that kind of aggravated it a little bit more. So trying to avoid the bumps for the rest of the day. Get rested up for tomorrow because I still got Woden GCI to do, as well as Blue Fire Mega Coaster. With the storm rolling in, thanks so much guys for watching. As always, leave a like, comment. If you've been here before, let me know what your favorite ride is. I'm guessing Voltron for many if you've ridden it. Stay tuned for day 2 vlog. Filming tomorrow, probably be released likely in the same weekend. With that, signing off from day 1, Europa Park. Take care, guys. Looking for the Disneyland Railroad. Is that around here? Oh, I totally forgot about Voltron too. Flying theater. That seems more like a midday thing, so yeah, stay tuned. Day 2. Should explain the reason why it's a midday ride. Because it's right by the entrance, so everybody will probably go there first, and the line will die down by midday. So I'll check it out then. And at least the storm waited until after the park was closed. Thank you.